Welcome to this half hour. Talk to the experts on News Talk Radio, and we've got our water experts in with us. I'm your host, Brent Laux, and we're joined by Lyndon Lesser, who is the owner of Culligan Saskatoon, their website, culligansaskatoon.com. And we're also going to be checking in with Dina Carmark, who is one of their water consultants at Culligan Saskatoon. Nifty little new bit of audio for our listeners to check out.
So let's get drop the water from above, send it here and there. This heat is hard to bear.
You could give your people Culligan water.
And as I hear that, I love the message there, Lyndon. So this is a bit of a new branding for Culligan, and I love that line that's used at the back end of that commercial, which is, you could give your people Culligan water. What's your thinking behind going this way?
Well, Brent, you don't just do it for yourself, but you do it for all the people you love. Your spouse, your kids, your friends, and don't forget about your pets. All the people in your life you care about. If you could give them the chance to have better skin, better hair, better feeling clothes, better food, better drinks, wouldn't you? You can. You could give your loved ones cleaner, tastier, softer, safer water. You can give them Culligan water.
So, Dina, you're one of the water consultants at Culligan Saskatoon. What do you say to people then the benefits of treating water everywhere in the home?
Well, water impacts so many areas of the home that you would not think about every day, right? In the kitchen, you can have softer, cleaner, safer, and almost entirely particle-free water for a variety of different uses. So it gives you the spot-free dishes. It makes better tasting coffee and tea.
Yep.
And it also safely cleans your vegetables, boils your pasta, soups, and can be used to cook with everything in general. So, and don't forget about making ice with it. With the Culligan water, you get nicer looking ice cubes.
Yeah, none of those white chunky things floating around.
Exactly. And you can add into your delicious, fantastic, refreshing glass of water, or even cocktails or mocktails.
We're talking about Culligan water in your home. And this is a message that someone who's listening right now, you live in the city of Saskatoon, we want you to start thinking about treating your water everywhere in your home with Culligan systems. Another area, of course, that we maybe take for granted, but when it comes to having treated water is in the bathroom.
Of course. So in the bathroom, you can have softer water in the shower, and that means getting rid of the dry, itchy skin and gaining softer skin and hair. And if you have problem skin, that's going to help in that area as well. Mm-hmm. Maybe enjoy it in a bubble bath instead of a shower, and then maybe then for brushing your teeth, before bed, etc.
You know what I really noticed, too, by having Culligan water in my home? When you do all these things, I really notice the soap and the toothpaste, everything just works better. What about the laundry?
Well, you can have softer, better-feeling sheets and towels, and not only does better water allow you to use less detergents and cleaning chemicals, it also results in using less energy.
So let's talk a little bit then, too, about Culligan water and my hard water and the hot water heater here, Lyndon. So how is that going to help save energy?
Well, scale buildup in your hot water heater adds to your energy cost to heat that water. It's no different than putting a brick on top of your stove and putting your pot on top of the brick.
You've seen me cook.
Yeah, I've seen you cook, yeah. The brick isn't the end result, but
no.
Yeah, but you have to heat the brick before you heat the water.
Good point. So that brick is like the minerals that are in my water and accumulating in the hot water tank?
Precisely.
Oh.
And those minerals build up in the hot water heater, which costs you more to heat the water over time.
I never thought of it that way. So if I'm using water that's treated by Culligan, less minerals in there, less energy to take care of getting that water heated.
Exactly.
On our expert show, we're talking Culligan water with Lyndon Lesser, the owner of Culligan Saskatoon. Dina Carmark also in here with Culligan, one of their important water consultants. And we're just taking a look at a good message for people, especially in the city here. You've never considered maybe a water system in your home. We're taking a look at so many of the advantages of why you should have a Culligan water system in your home. Dina, some other areas that people may not think about when it comes to having Culligan water in their home?
Well, our plants. Plants drink it up too. And using filtered water when you're feeding your plants encourages healthier root growth, so that means bigger, better plants.
Never would have thought about that.
Exactly, right? So, or that the chlorine that is found in the unfiltered tap water can kill the friendly microorganism in our soil.
Lot more benefits to water
exactly
than you might think. Can we talk a little bit about chlorine here? You know, when we think about city water, a lot of people may say, well, my water's pretty good. But I know a lot of people don't like the idea of having chlorine. Does the Culligan water system remove most of that?
Well, when we talk about total water for the home in the city, we talk about two different systems. One is for drinking water, and the other is for your working water that you bathe in and shower and wash your clothes with.
Sure.
A lot of people don't like the taste of the chlorine in the water, and it can be removed very easily by carbon filtration, or we can put in a reverse osmosis system, which will remove most of the particles in the water to give you pure tasting drinking water and better ice cubes.
That's interesting. And the city puts the chlorine in, and as you say, a lot of people maybe don't like the taste of the chlorine, and your reverse osmosis system is going to remove most of it.
Yeah, and it's a necessary thing the city does,
Yep.
and they do it for a reason, and it's a necessary reason. But a lot of people don't like the taste of it, and so we take it out.
Again, another one of the good reasons why you should be considering a Culligan water system for your home. And I guess we should point to the fact, as you say, it's two systems, reverse osmosis, and I can account for both of these myself. I have them both in my home, a reverse osmosis drinking water system, and I absolutely love that system, man. It's so easy to maintain. I think one of your guys comes out maybe once a year and switches out the filters for me, and I can tell when it's getting to the end, just because little things like you guys were mentioning earlier. The taste of the coffee isn't quite the same when the water's starting to change a little bit, so it does have a huge impact. And then the water softening system is just absolutely incredible. And living out in the country where we are, of course, we got a little more mineral in our water and that, and we sure notice a difference when I need to get some more salt in that system, start to see some spots in the dishwasher, and it really does make a big difference. So, Dina, it's really all about having great quality water for us, isn't it?
Yes, so much in our homes depend on this one simple thing. In fact, better water throughout your home can also extend your life of your water-using appliances, such as your dishwashers, washing machines, and hot water tanks.
It's a great investment, for very little cost, and as you say, giving a longer life to some of those high-end appliances you have. Another good reason to check out Culligan for your home. And Lyndon, it's really all about that water, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Water is the one thing our bodies need to survive. The amount of water in our body depends on several factors, but water is the main constituent of our cells, tissues, and organs. Essentially, water is life, so why not have the most wonderful water you can? 10 out of 10 people prefer their water to taste like the best water they've ever had. Better tasting water can entice you to drink more water in a day instead of other, less healthier options.
So let's get our cup, drop the water from above, send it here and there. This heat is hard to bear.
You could give your people Culligan water.
You could give your people Culligan water. Find out more at their website, culligansaskatoon.com. You're listening to Talk to the Experts on NewsTalk Radio.